Hi, this is Cynthia Dales, the Vegan Sleever, and I'm here to talk about your weekend exercise challenge exercises. So first things first, please make sure you check with your medical health professional before beginning any exercise program, especially if you have any kind of injuries or underlying health conditions. So with that being said, also, I am a certified personal trainer through ISSA, but I'm not your certified personal trainer, so again, I can't be there to supervise you doing these exercises. So please check with your medical professional first. What are we talking about this weekend? We are talking about our hips. Obviously, hips, your glutes, your thighs, and your core, which we talked about last weekend, are all tied together. As we're obese and we're losing weight, obviously those things shift, and it's really good to strengthen those, especially if you have low back issues. You want to strengthen your core. I didn't believe that for a number of years until I started working on my core, and it was amazing how much better my back issues got. So again, we're talking about your hips, your hip flexors. We're obviously including your glutes in that too. So the first thing we're going to do is a seated knee raise. This is a pretty simple exercise. I want you seated in a comfortable chair. Obviously, that's going to give you some support. You're going to put your hands behind you to make sure that you have some support. And literally, this exercise is just literally lifting up your knees. So you're just going to bring that knee up and bring that knee down. You're going to feel those firing in your glutes. It's going to be firing in your hip flexors here. So this is a really great strengthening exercise for both. If you're a little bit stronger and you want to add some resistance, you can obviously add a band around your feet. And I'll show you the band in one of our later exercises so that you can understand what I'm referring to. Okay, so that's your first exercise. The next one is going to be a seated leg extension. You're going to be in the exact same position, seated, and you're literally just going to bring your foot up. I want your knees to stay at the same level, but you're just going to bring that foot up and back down. You're really going to feel this one in your hips and in your glutes. And that's it. I would start with 5 on each side, see how you feel. And that's a great exercise too for hips, okay? But again, we're incorporating just more than your hips because we want to strengthen everything in that whole midsection area. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to move the chair out of the way. This is going to be a standing exercise. This is going to be a side step with a band. Okay, this is what I'm referring to as a band. It's a resistance band. They come in different strengths. The manufacturers will say what level they are. This is a light one. Now, this particular side step you can do with a band. Now, these have different resistance, in other words, different tension on them. However, you can take that to the next level by where you place that band, and a lot of people don't know that. So you have 3 options with this particular exercise. If you put the band around your thighs, that's what they consider the lowest resistance. If you put this around your shins below your knees, that's a medium resistance. If you put it around your ankles, that's going to give you your greatest resistance. I'm going to show it to you without the band so you can see the exercise and start at a beginning level. Unless you're further along, then you can add the band. Okay, so I want you to get into a gentle squat. Knees don't go above your toes or past your toes. Nothing major squat-wise. As you get more strength and as you get stronger, then you can go into a lower squat with these. But again, if you have knee issues, please make sure that your knees don't go in front of your toes. Okay, so we're just going to do a gentle squat, and then you're literally just going to go side to side. You can travel with this if you like, move around. You know, you're going to get different angles that you're going to obviously engage. But again, if you just want to do side to side, if you're in a confined area, this is a great one. If you're waiting for your smoothie, you're waiting for the microwave, this is a great one just to do side to side. Literally, that's it. Again, if you want to add some more resistance, please add the band. Okay, so the next one is going to be a floor exercise, and I did these in 5 different areas so that we could target everybody in this group. Okay, so I'm putting a mat down because this floor is pretty stinking hard. So you're going to be on your hands and knees. Okay, I want your back in a neutral position, and I want you to make sure that your shoulders are right above your hands. Okay, and literally all you're going to be doing is lifting the alternating hand and leg. However, when you're doing this, make sure that you're pulling your core in and that your shoulders are in a relaxed position. Make sure that your back isn't concave, it's in a neutral position, okay? So literally what you're going to do is you're going to lift left hand, right leg. And these are called bird dogs. If you've ever watched a hunting dog, they do that when they spot prey. Okay? You're going to alternate. You can start with 5 or 10 of these, but these engage so much of your hips, your glutes, your butt, your core, your back, everything. It's amazing. Now, the same exercise targets the same muscles, a little differently, but basically the same muscles. Flip over on your back, and it is called a dead bug. Sorry, I didn't make that one up. So now I want you to get on your back. Make sure your back's flat against the floor. Same position, knees up, arms, and then you're just going to alternate. And I'm not stretching out quite as far because of the chair. But you're going to really target those hip flexors with this particular exercise. So again, we're talking about your hips. 2 bonus stretches for your hips if you can do these. 1, to stretch out your hip flexors, feet together. Do not bounce with this one, just a gentle stretch down. Okay, that's 1. The other one, foot out, cross over, and then turn. You'll feel a really great stretch in your hips, also in your piriformis, which we talked about, which is in your butt, and your low back. So these are your 2 bonus stretches. And that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to get a hold of me. My website's savedby5fitness.com or cynthiadales.com. Obviously, I'm on Facebook. You can follow me at Vegan Sleever. I would really love that. My YouTube channel, where I post all of these and other exercise videos, is Cynthia Dales, and I'm on Instagram at CLDales. Again, if you're interested in the bands, I can send you a link to different types of bands that you can use for resistance that are not like using a dumbbell, but you're still getting amazing workout. Have a great weekend, have fun with these, and I look forward to seeing some really sexy hips around the V Tribe. Take care, see you soon.